PTE writing is very tricky for many of you, and these days with the template changes, the exam changes, it has become even more challenging. We all make mistakes, but the idea here is to learn from our mistakes, learn from how other people are actually doing it. So I'm going to share a true story of one of my students from the Caribbean, Trinidad and Tobago to be exact. It's an island in the Caribbean. And she was always getting her score in writing in 40s. And just after one attempt with us, preparing with me, and within 3 weeks of time, she was able to jump 23 points straight away past 65 score, which was her requirement. The actual score was 67 in writing. You can see the picture of the student, you can see her score, and this is definitely possible. So if you are really serious about improving your writing scores, do watch this video right till the end and learn what she did to jump 23 points. You can do the same. Hey everyone, this is Anurag here from Edutrainex PT. I hope you all are doing great. This video is very exciting because we are going to learn the exact steps what one of the students managed to do, magical improvement in her PTE writing. You can also do the same. So I am going to share what she stopped doing, what she started doing, and how she managed to do it within a short period of time, which is just 3 weeks. So I'll share all the steps, plans, and everything with you. Watch this video right till the end, like and subscribe, and she did paid coaching with us. If you do want to do the same, we can work on your weaknesses and help you improve. WhatsApp us anytime. You not only get live classes with us, but also a practice platform for 3 months that is included in the classes. Okay, before I discuss the actual steps and the things that you need to do, I would like you also to hear from her some of the questions that I asked to her. Basically, I asked her questions related to how many attempts did she try before actually coming to us? And the answer is?
It was 3 attempts.
And I also asked her for her entire preparation of this dramatic improvement in writing, how much time did it take? And this is her answer.
It was less than 3 weeks.
So now next I am going to discuss first things, what wrong things she had been doing before and what she had to stop doing after that. That is very crucial step in your preparation. Unlearn the bad things and then start adapting the new things that you are not aware of. Improve yourself. Okay, the main important problem that we found in this student is that she was not trying to improve. Like many students who have been just trying to attempt a lot of questions without actually looking into yourself what the real problem is. When we analyzed her responses, we found that there are a lot of mistakes in her writing and grammar knowledge was really low. Things like how to use the nouns, how to use the verbs, absolutely missing. And we also found that she had been using some bad templates which she found on the internet. Of course, you don't have any control. What you see on the internet, you start believing it. But the basic thing is that if you don't improve your grammar, whatever template you are using, whatever structure you are using, it's not going to work for you. So the first thing is avoid the bad templates and then start looking at improving yourself in grammar, in sentence structure, everything the way we teach you. So some questions that I asked her are on the screen now. You can hear it yourself. What did you change? What did you stop doing that you were doing in the previous attempts? Any bad templates that you were using?
Yes, I feel well, I was studying for that app just now.
Mm-hmm. So you were using some templates from a different website, right?
Yes.
And you stopped using those templates. And did you use what templates did you use? Did you use the templates that we gave you for the 3 writing tasks? Did you use Edutrainex templates for them?
Yes. Yes. Actually, I use the new one for, well, it wasn't that new, but I was focusing more in other templates and from another person's the one for describe image, and I use the new one that you teach like 3 days before my exam, and well, it was successful as well.
That's good. Okay, so we have given some transcription of what she was saying because it is a different accent you might have heard because she is from the Caribbean. So yes, everyone have their own accent. That does not affect your writing, but yes, it affects your speaking. So the focus of this video is writing. So we'll discuss about all the writing aspects. The first thing that we realized was the usage of bad templates. Now you look at the screen, what we see here are some examples of very bad templates. Okay, and these type of templates for writing essays, and the bottom one is for the summarized spoken text. These kind of templates used to work before. Okay, before 2023 or 2024, these templates used to work where you just put the topics in several places in the template and your response was complete. Same thing with the summarized spoken text where you just added the keyword, and that too single keyword in all the sentences that you have, and then you just completed your answer. Okay. I know this was working before, but the PT exam constantly keep on making changes, improving the PT AI and keep on making it challenging for you. So stop using these nonsense tricks. Okay, these are just tricks that used to work before, not anymore. What we need to do now is actually learn a little bit of English. Okay, just little bit of English is required, not too much complex grammar, and not many things are required. Absolutely simple things, what I keep presenting to you in my videos, only those things are necessary. Okay, now you had a look at the bad templates. Now I'm going to share you the steps that she took to improve herself in 3 weeks time. So the first thing that we focused on her improvement was perfecting her grammar. Okay, because grammar is the essence of English language, any language, right? If there is no grammar, then you can't convey what you are trying to say or write. So that same thing also applies in the PT exam. Focus on the basics grammar. That includes the usage of prepositions, articles, simple and compound sentences, how to make simple phrases. All those things we focused on her writing part. The second thing that we focused was on also improving the templates. So the templates that I share with you on the YouTube, we shared and gave her the same templates. Okay, it's not just that we invented something for her, but it was the same templates I share with you guys on the YouTube. And she also used the same, but the main thing is like how you are using the template or how you are using the structure. Are you using it properly and making the responses without any grammatical or without any spelling mistakes? That is the key idea. And once she started doing that, there was no looking back. So you can listen it directly from her, how it was so challenging for her to make a simple phrase before. And after learning these basic things with us, I'll also show you a demonstration of what I mean, how you can make a simple phrase. I will give you a complete demo in this particular video. So you can also start learning how to write simple phrases. Okay, and that is the key idea to use in your template, because template will have half the structure, half the sentence, the remaining half you need to make. So the key here is that you make a phrase in such a way that you don't break the sentence, you don't break it grammatically, or you don't make more grammatical mistakes. Okay, let's listen it from her. Okay, and then what did you actually start doing after preparing with us? What steps did you follow to jump so many points in writing?
Well, actually, I knew it. I was doing something wrong with the grammatic. So for me, I was focused only in writing. That's why I text you once, and I was really struggling in writing. So I was focused more. I was focusing more on in the writing part than in the rest of the modules. And I think yes, I think the way you teach, you know how to reach every students. So for me, um, the strategy, or maybe the forms are you teaching, or everything was successful for me. And the that past tense and that class was real helpful for me as well, because I was getting trouble every time I got for the writing part, and I have to follow it up all those um falling in writing and feeling writing. I forget the name of the writing. Fill in the blanks. Reading, writing, fill in the. Yeah. I was real struggling that. Be honest, it was real difficult for me, and I lost my confidence at all in that question.
You already mentioned about the grammar sessions that we conducted for you. We also conducted a special session where we taught you about prepositions, simple sentences, compound sentences. So do you think
an object, that was my
So do you
That
think
was
that
my
helped you to get more confident in writing?
yes. It real help. I can for sure 100% it helps.
Okay, that's good. So yeah, I mean that's the basic thing. Like what we try to do is we try to teach it the simple way so that you
Mhm.
understand the basics of all the grammar and the usage. And then when you start making your own phrases and your sentences, then you relate to what you learned in the class, and then you are able to make less mistakes. And
The background wasn't the right one, so I bring in a very bad background in English and the writing part. So maybe it was that, and it helped me a lot. The classes, oh, oh my gosh, was real successful for me. I am
okay, that's
still
good to
watching. I
hear.
see every video. I still watching the class. I work in shift, so I have not much time to see the classes online. So when I have time, I'm going through the app and I see the recording.
Okay, so you just saw how she was struggling before and how she managed to improve her writing, grammar, and everything, whatever I'm talking about. And I'm going to show now the steps that she took or the 3-week plan that even you guys can use to improve your writing. The first thing is that you throw away the one keyword templates. Please bundle it up, throw it in a dustbin, never look at it again. That is the key thing first. The second thing is that you have to start believing that grammar is the king, not only for writing, but it helps you a lot in your reading. I keep on making videos on reading fill in the blanks, reading, writing fill in the blanks, and keep on showing you how grammar is assisting me in almost every question and in every blank, especially in reading fill in the blanks. So grammar is the key here. And what is included in the grammar is first of all, the parts of speech. What is parts of speech? Just the meaningful words or the supporting words. Noun, verb, adjective, adverb. These are the 4 things that you need to worry about, especially in writing. Then there are other type of grammatical words like conjunctions, prepositions, interjections, how we use them to make a sentence. Okay. Verbs are especially tricky because verbs change. Verbs change to show the time, past, present, or future, or verbs change to suit the subject. Singular subject, plural verb. Plural subject, singular verb. So all these things make verb a little bit tricky. That is also one thing we focused on her and she managed to improve it. The third thing is how to use the articles and how to use the prepositions. Now, a lot of you I have seen in my current classes and in the responses that you do on our application that you use the articles incorrectly. Unnecessarily, you are putting the everywhere. Unnecessarily, you are putting a or an in some places that you should not be using, especially with the. Many people are making mistakes. So we have given her some rules, simple rules. Only 3 rules govern the usage of articles. You just need to understand them. When you join the live classes, we give it to you all in the form of classes as well as documents that you can read it yourself, learn it. These are the key things. Of course, prepositions is also important because when you make a phrase, if you want to expand the phrase, you need a preposition there. Okay, like Sam plays football, and then I can put a preposition to impress his friends. So see, that's how we expand the phrases. I'll show you a short demo now. And that's how we are able to create the simple, compound, and the complex sentences as well. In the exam, you don't need to write complex sentences because half of the sentences will already be written for you in the template, and the other half you need to write it yourself, thereby making a complex sentence that will improve your extended writing scores. Whatever is the criteria for the PT exam, it will improve all of them. This girl did it. Okay, 23 points is not a joke, but she managed to do it because she believed in the way we are teaching her. Same things, same concepts which I am telling you now. So practice simple phrase writing every single day, morning, afternoon, and evening, like a medicine you take. Okay, you perfect writing simple phrases, and of course, as I promised, I'm going to show you a short demo how you can do it yourself. It's not that difficult. Once you understand these things, it's only about experimenting with them, okay? And then analyze yourself on a daily basis 3 times at least. And then I'll show you shortly, as I told you, simple usage of subject, verb, object. We will start with 3 words and then you will see how long we can expand using just 3 words. That is the main strength of grammar. And if you understand the verbs and how the word types behave, which is the parts of speech, everything will become simple. Okay, so let's move on to the demo part. Okay, so in this demo, I'm going to use the subject, verb, object, who does what. Okay, we'll start with that and we'll see how we can add more words to make a simple phrase, the same thing that you need to apply in the exam. So let's pick a character first. Tom. Tom is my favorite character. Tom plays football. Okay, now we have subject, verb, object. Tom is singular, that's why plays is plural. That becomes your first sentence. How do we expand it? Now we all know the grammar patterns that adjectives describe the noun and they come before the noun most of the times. So I am going to do the same. I will say I will use the article because I am making it specific about Tom. That's why I use intelligent Tom, and then I can say plays football, or I can add more adjective in front of football, and I'm going to do the same. Plays. If I'm describing whether it's indoor football or outdoor football, I am describing the noun here, right? So I'm going to say outdoor football. See, just by using adjectives, now from 3 words, we are already into 6 words. Okay, that's how you keep on making phrases. Then I can add adverbs. Adverbs describe the verbs as well as the adjectives. So I can say the highly intelligent Tom. So in this case, highly is describing the intelligent, which is adjective. Tom plays outdoor football. Okay, what can I add more? I can add another adverb to describe the verb. Plays outdoor football beautifully or perfectly. You know the pattern for the adverbs, right? 99% of the time they are ending with ly or fully. So that is the pattern for adverbs. See, highly and perfectly both are ending with ly. Now how many words have we written? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 words already in the phrase. And this is a good enough phrase that we can use in the exam, especially in the essays. So you don't have to use 1 word, 2 word or 3 word. We can write so many words just expanding from the subject, verb, object. Now I can expand it further. I told you prepositions are used to expand the sentences. Connect the ideas together, connect the nouns. So I talked about Tom playing football. Then I want to explain more. To do what? So I can say to impress his friends. Now I replaced Tom with a pronoun and again I said his friends. To impress, again verb and again object. So that's how. Now you see I have written a phrase which is very, very long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 words. This is how you can write the phrases in the exam. This girl also managed to do the same, and it's not a rocket science. The way I show you, it's very, very simple. Okay, the way I show you is making things simple and then expand on the knowledge. And that's the same thing she also did, and she was very, very successful. You can repeat the same success. Now, I asked her last, like, does she have any message for the students who are also struggling? So, you may or may not believe some words from me, but you will believe some words from a fellow PTE aspirant. So, let's listen to what her message was to the students.
For sure, they have to follow your classes and join your classes because it was very helpful for me, and I know for sure that it will be helpful for them as well.
Okay, so what she told and what we got from her experience is, first of all, believe in yourself. Okay, believe in yourself that I can improve. I can work on the knowledge. I can improve my grammar. See, many people are doing it. Why you can't do it? Don't think like that, that it's very tough for me, it's very difficult for me. Unless you start doing it and write from the basics, it's not going to work out. Suddenly you won't become master of grammar. So you have to start from the basics. And believe me, she also started embracing the simple concepts that we teach in the class, like the subject, verb, object, word types, parts of speech, article, preposition, conjunction, simple compound sentence. And then she also started practicing every day. First, learning the concepts, making the concepts very familiar in your mind, and then start using them morning, afternoon, evening, as I shared with you before. That is the key idea to improve your basic concepts, and basic concepts always help your score to be boosted. Every single time you work on your basics, it will do magic for you in the exam. Okay, so start doing this and you will be definitely successful. I can guarantee you did. You saw this girl. I have shown more people who have done this. It's not a magic. Just start believing in yourself and you can do the same. You can achieve very good scores in your writing. In the next set of videos, I am going to elaborate on using the summarized spoken text and the essays, which are the key questions related to your writing scores, where most of the people make mistakes. And if you haven't watched the video on the PTE exam changes that I shared for October and November, please go and watch it now. That's where we started seeing that the PTE exam is making some changes related to essay and to the writing as well. Keep watching Edutrainex and I'll soon be back with another super informative video on PT topics. See you soon.